This is our
Lights, camera, action. This is number 3 video of the stretching series of Osho meditations, Osho divine healing exercises. Very Zen-like, remember that. We're now moving into stretching muscles and tissues, and as spontaneously as I've been creating these, I will redo them one day, knowing everything that I'm learning, but it's beautiful to share this vulnerability with others. Next one will be stretching muscles and tissues. In breath, arms stretch up. Now pick grapes with one hand after the other, holding your breath, and keep picking as you need to breathe out. Take a deep breath and move arms down to shoulder height, gathering the energy in your hara. Out breath, exhale, arms go down. So arms stretched up. Now pick grapes with one hand after the other, holding your breath and keep picking as you need to breathe out. Take a deep breath and move arms down to shoulder height, gathering the energy in your hara. So you're going to gather energy in your hara, which is below the navel. We've learned that from our Zen master. So we're reaching up and reaching for grapes, inhaling. And exhaling down towards our hara. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is in breath, palms up, arms up to the sky, stretch. Out breath, push up against the sky. So inhaling, arms up. You see my hands here? Nope. See my hands here? And push up. And exhale, come down. Inhaling. And exhale, come down. Inhaling. And exhale, come down. Inhaling. And exhale, come down. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, in breath, put folded hands on the back of your head. Out breath, push head and then spine slowly downwards. Pull for a while and let hands go with a swing. Slowly roll your back up with knees bent. In breath, coming back up slowly. So this is kind of like forward fold in yoga, but we have our hands first on our back. Inhaling, exhaling, slowly. Engage your stomach muscles, bend your knees. And you can repeat that 3 times. Inhaling with your hands behind your head. Exhaling. Dropping your arms. Inhaling, bend your knees, slowly come up, 1 vertebrae at a time. So you gotta look at this because I get a little bit mixed with my forward bending in yoga. Make sure that I'm doing it right. It's very simple. It's just hands behind the head. Exhaling, forward fold. Hands here alongside. Exhaling all energy out. Feeling that beautiful stretch in the back of your legs. Exhaling your empty stomach. Bend your knees and slowly come up again. Again, hands behind head. We'll do it right this time. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling. Okay, enjoy that. And the next, number 4, we'll be doing in breath, hands, hold elbows, cross overhead, Out breath, turn and bend down, upper body towards knee. Change sides. So be a similar forward fold, but with a twist to get the obliques. So as zen as it looks with all these oblique words, we'll just move it into a twist and knee awareness. So I don't really feel like I'm doing a huge fitness class. We're actually connecting to movement. When you hold your legs straight, make sure you can come over that knee and bend your knees to come up slowly, hands alongside. Other side, hands here, inhaling, exhaling, coming down towards the left knee. Slowly bend your knees, slowly coming up one vertebrae at a time. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, hands up, exhaling. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, hands down alongside. Inhaling, your hands behind your head. Exhaling. Exhaling, hands down. One more time, just because I want to do it as right as I can. Learn it really well. Inhaling, hands behind the head. Exhaling towards the right knee. Inhaling, coming up. Drop your hands down. Inhale. Exhale. And exhale. Coming more into the evolutionary swan nature of the Buddhahood. I find these gentle asanas or movements and stretches, if done with a gentle intention, one can feel the beauty of a swan swimming in the beautiful lotus pool, lotuses all around it, and the grace that it can give us as a gift of essence and harmony. Next stretch will be in-breath, stretch arms above head with hands interlocked. Bend and stretch each side twice. So this is shoulder stance, also mountain pose, half mountain pose. So, but it's intertwined here. Arms are up, inhale and exhale. Make sure you have that stomach engaged and that you don't go over your hips, that your hips are aligned. Inhale as you come up, and exhale. If you align yourself, you can actually feel more deeper in the stretch and increase your inhalation while you stretch to create more flexibility. And hands coming down. You can give a namaste to yourself, salute to yourself. Next one, in yoga, it looks like a yoga mudra, but in Osho's stretching, it is basically just a forward bend with hands engaged in the back. In breath, number 6, holding one thumb with fingers on the other hand with arms behind back. Out breath, bend forward, stretching arms up and over. Hold position, releasing, letting arms fall, slowly roll up. So, inhale, engage arms behind you, or you can engage your elbows depending on how flexible you are. We'll use our hands for this. Forward bend, releasing your hands behind you if you can. If you can't, come as far as you can. Inhaling and exhaling. Release your arms down, bring them alongside. Slowly roll your knees, roll your back and bend your knees, rolling up into standing position. So in yoga, that's like yoga mudra. That's what I see. Inhaling, pressing them out. Exhaling, forward bend. Beautiful stretch to your arms. Exhaling them down alongside you. Inhaling, bend your knees, one vertebrae at a time. Slowly engage your stomach muscles and roll up, shoulder blades back, and exhaling. So there's a lot that you can do with these simple stretches. There's a lot here you can do with them. One more time I'll do it. Sorry. Inhaling, exhaling, release, inhaling up. I like to use all my arms all the way up and a namaskar. That's for my sun salutations. Have it for a long time. Next one we have here is number 7. Looks like an opening in the back and then a forward bend. In breath, place fist in lower back. So your fists are in your lower back. Out breath, lean back, sticking tongue out. Ah. In breath, come back up, hands up in the air. Exhaling, arms up, bend forward, knees straight. So this is a pretty detailed one. Fists are here. Inhaling, ah. You can make a sound with your tongue. Inhale and exhale. Bend your knees and slowly come up back to center. This is good practice for me. I'm enjoying this. Fists here in the back. Hold your lower back. Just like this. Inhaling. Inhaling up. Sorry, I got lost there a little bit. And exhaling down. Vulnerability. The gift of vulnerability. It's really good in this practice. Okay. Hands here. And exhale. Try it again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. These stretches are beautiful and graceful. Next one is number 8. Looks like feet together, bend and rotate knees, straighten legs, lock knees, stretch and turn up toes, rock forward onto toes, squatting down with knees wide, then gently hit inside of bent knees with fists. Wow. So this has got a lot. So first we're going to have feet together, bend and rotate knees. Bend and rotate knees. Rotate knees. So I guess we're going to have to do this in clockwise and counterclockwise. Then straighten legs and lock knees, lifting your toes up off the ground. So straighten knees and lock knees, lifting your toes up off the ground. Here. And then the next part is rock forward into toes, squat down with knees wide. So you lift your knees up, rock forward, do knees wide, like this, and then tap on the insides of your thighs. I guess that's to help engage those inner thigh muscles. And then I would say slowly come up into standing position. So this is a beautiful variation. So this is number 8. First do the knees. So I would do them clockwise and counterclockwise. Then straighten the legs, straighten the back, and lift up your toes. You could hold up on the ground there too, I guess. Here we go. And then come down into a squatted position. It's kind of like frog in yoga, with the arms like this, and then tap out the inner thighs. That was say put your hands down. And slowly come up. So do it again. Knees. These are all to be done 3 times. Could look boring to maybe some people, but if you allow that beautiful feeling of stretching and no mind to enter with you, all is fun. Believe me, stretching is a miracle after you allow that to happen. Feet come up. Hands can go on the knees, straight that back, bring that stomach in towards the back, and then squat down. There we go. Tapping. And slowly inhale up. Okay. Next, number 9, another flow sequence. These are like flow sequences, so we're coming in from stretching into flow sequences. These are very much flow sequences with one stretch each time. Take wide stand, stretch one leg to the side while bending the other. Change sides, go as low as possible, change sides. Then curl up in a squat position and slowly roll spine upwards until you can stand with your arms stretched over your head. It's kind of like a breath of joy from yoga, I can see, moving in here, other than just being a simple stretch. There's actually 3 stretches in one. So it's kind of like you're doing little flow sequences here, which is nice. So engaging your leg here, as low as you can, with your foot there, as low as you can go. Moving between, holding the core. Here we go. Strengthen those buttocks and thighs. That's beautiful. That feels really good on my lower back too. Inhaling and exhaling. Alright. Do it a couple more times. That feels really good. Strengthening those buttocks muscles, inner thighs, and holding for flexibility. I find it with my foot I get more flexibility there. The stretch is beautiful. And then we allow ourselves to totally drop into a ball. So I find if I'm going to allow my whole buttocks to come through, I have to separate my legs and then relax in the posture. However you're comfortable, if you want to do a little bit straighter, depending on your flexibility and body. And then inhaling, we come up with a breath of joy. Inhaling. And exhaling, hands down alongside. Whew! These stretches are powerful. So let's go to the next one. We'll do 3 of these. Remember the legs. Come down to your mat. Stretching. Here we go. There we go. And there we go. There we go. Inhaling and exhaling. What a gift for the mind. Healthy mind. You bring your feet together. And you can squat. But hang over. Feel that beautiful squat. Inhaling. You bring your feet together, foot to heel. Inhaling to breath of joy. Love life. Love your witnessing. And love your Buddhahood. Home of the heart, where all love is. Buddha means the enlightened one. Next one is the master's exercise. Swing arms down on swing arms down on out breath, up on in breath, preferably for 10 minutes. So that's kind of like breath of joy. So I already started with breath of joy, but it's the master's exercise. So we can do this for a while, and when I get tired I'll stop and you can follow me. We're going to be inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling coming up, exhaling coming down. And if your feet rock with you, rock with them. Allow the full 3-part breath to rise to your heart, stomach, ribs, and chest, bringing that breath all the way up. Inhaling. And exhale. So this can be done for 10 minutes, which it's suggesting. I feel confident enough that a couple minutes is okay for me right now. But please take it a little bit longer if you can, and if you have the time to do so. I'll continue a couple more times. I want to really feel if I can do it for 10 minutes. Now this is great when we're releasing a lot of the carbon dioxide within us, a lot of the negative energy or movements of thoughts come through these elements that enter our body. And more oxygen allows us to be more positive, more bright, and more light. And you can use this method in any way possible for yourself to move the mind of things that you hold on to, pain, negativity, all those other things. Allow more light in your life and use these methods for that. So I'm incorporating my own vision of sharing the beauty of my life with you. Hopefully you enjoy this and the blessings of the divine connection. Inhaling. Now if you have any joint problems, I'm getting a little cracking in my shoulders. If you have any problems, try to be a little bit more aware in your movements, taking care of yourself. You can go a little bit gracefully. Mastering oneself is the greatest word of a master. Knowing that the only gift that we need is to master oneself. Mastering yourself. Okay, so we have 5 sounds to finish this beautiful stretching muscles and tissues. We're going to end with the 5 healing sounds. 5 healing sounds. Maybe I'll turn this into the next one. How about I wait and take it to the next one, because it'll just break up the beautiful gift of that. So hopefully you're mastering exercise there, the breathing technique, inhaling and exhaling, letting go of any toxins in the body, and realign your centering, your relaxation, continual relaxation, and grace for a better you, a healthier you. Namaste. And I'm off to the next chapter. Thank you.